Welcome back, everyone. You are watching Inside the Valley this morning. Joining us right now, we have Oscar Lopez and Ruthie Avers with the Valley AIDS Council. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Good morning.
Tell us about the Valley AIDS Council.
Valley AIDS Council has been here in the Rio Grande Valley for 29 years. It was created to respond to the HIV epidemic of the 80s. And since then, we've grown. We have 70 employees, 3 sites in McAllen, Harlingen, and Brownsville. We provide HIV testing. If someone comes back positive, we link them immediately into medical care that's specialized. We have 3 medical physicians on board who are the best in the country, who will make sure you lead a healthy, wonderful life. And we take care of all your needs. So if it's counseling, if it's case management, you name it, we've got you covered.
Yeah, and for 29 years, so much has changed.
Very
Research. People are living longer with HIV.
Right.
Am I correct in saying
you
that?
will not die of HIV-related illness anymore. It'll be old age. The medicines are that good.
They're that good. So you call it an epidemic. I've been reading some of the information that you sent me, and it's being called an epidemic. Is there a specific age group right now that you're seeing really troubling signs where there's just more and more people being diagnosed with HIV?
We're really concerned about our youth, 13 to 24.
13 to 24.
Right. We average 200 new cases every year. And this past year, we saw 90 of those cases in young people, 13 to 24. So it's really tragic for us to find folks who are 14, 15, 16 testing positive. Yes, you will lead a wonderful, long life, but you shouldn't have to live it with HIV. If we could just educate our kids about sex education, about prevention, we'd be in a much better place.
Yeah, why is it this age group that you're seeing more and more kids being diagnosed with this?
Well, we live in a state where sex education is not mandatory. We're the only state in the United States where it does not have to be factual, science-based, or accurate. So very little sex education, if any, takes place in any of the public schools across the entire state of Texas. That's number one. 2, in the Valley, our culture as Latinos says we don't talk about these issues. So add those 2 together and you have kids who are experimenting, who are curious, but have no resources.
Yeah, and so what can they do to protect themselves, protect others?
Well, abstinence, of course, is the number one thing for all young people. But if they're not going to abstain, then they need to get protection and they need to get tested on a regular basis. We recommend that people get tested every 6 months, and not just young people, but our second group that's growing in large numbers are 55 and older.
Really?
So you're newly divorced, you're widowed, maybe back out to dating, you still have to be careful.
Yeah, it's really important. I know that you guys are trying to bring awareness to this epidemic here in the Valley, and one way that you're doing it is by having a big event, a magic show, Dining for a Cause.
That's right.
Give us all the fun details.
Well, you know, it takes money to do
Yes,
all of
it does.
these things and to educate and so on. So we have a wonderful magic show. And Oscar Munoz he's been in the business for 27
and he
years.
is fabulous.
Isn't he great?
Yes, yes.
I mean, not only is he a fabulous magician, but he's also a comedian. He's funny, and he gets all of the audience involved. He may call you up and do right there. And we have, the food is going to be magnificent. Nina from Brownsville is going to do the food for our gala. It starts at 6 o'clock. It's at Comma de Amstead, and the auditorium is where Oscar is going to perform. We have all kinds of silent auction. Oh yeah, thank you. I needed the help there. And we have a resort from South Carolina.
Ooh.
We have flowers every month from a florist. We have dinners. We have a beautiful, would you like a Michael Kors bag? I mean, it is going to be. If you want to come to the gala and to the dinner and to the auction, it's $120. But if you want to just come for the magic show, it's $20 for the adult and $5 for a child. So it's a wonderful family. It's all family oriented, and it's fun. It's just fun.
Yeah. Last year when we did this show to promote the event, we had a gentleman come by and he said, look, I can't afford the dinner. but I just wanted to come by. He gave us $15. It's what he could do. Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Yes, it does, and especially when you're talking about something as serious as HIV,
Right.
and you're talking about the numbers of people who each year contract HIV.
Right. Because even though you can live a full life with this disease, you have to know that you have it. You have to be on medication. Those 2,300 folks in the valley that have it, if they're not on their medication, they can infect others. So we need everyone who is sexually active and a young adult or adult to go get tested. It's very simple. It's a 60-second test, and it's free of charge.
Yeah, I think, you know, there's always been this stigma of going to get tested.
Right.
What advice do you have for people out there who are maybe
Nervous.
nervous about it, or say maybe I should but I haven't?
Trust us. We've been doing this for 30 years. Know that it's confidential. No one will know you've been there. We can guarantee your privacy, and we'll get you the care you need. Maybe you don't have HIV, but you won't know until you get tested.
Right, it's
And
in the back of your
peace
mind.
The peace
Yeah.
of mind that you get when you walk out is worth the nervousness you feel going in.
Right, right.
And you know, at the clinic, there are clients. We don't treat them like patients. We have great customer service. We have great medical care, and it takes the fear as much as you can. But when you hear that you're positive, it's like the C word. It just scares you to death. But the neat thing about it is you can live a good life now with all the research and how they've developed the
yeah, and the
medicine.
earlier you find out about it,
The better.
The better it is for you, because you can get on the right medications.
Correct. But as Ruthie was saying, it's like the C word, cancer.
Yeah.
There was a time when you had to whisper, oh, she has cancer.
Right.
We have to get to the point where HIV is no longer stigmatized. So spread the word.
Right.
It's just like every other disease.
Okay, we've got 30 seconds left, so we want to make sure that this event is huge.
Sure.
So you can
Casa de
continue to do
Amistad.
the work that you're doing right now. Tell everybody where they need to be.
Please, at Casa de Amistad on the 25th.
That's
It's a
Saturday the 25th,
exactly.
okay.
It starts at 6 o'clock. We'll go through the night. The show starts at 8:30. And again, $5 for youth, $20 for adults. It's affordable.
That's for the magic show.
Exactly.
And it's in Harlingen.
Yeah.
So McAllen and Brownsville can come. We're in the
Right in
center.
the middle. That's
We
right.
love you all. Come.
All right, thanks so much for joining us and
Thank
sharing
you.
that
for
important
asking.
information. Good luck with the event.
Thank you.
And as always, we thank you for joining us on Inside the Valley. We hope you'll join us again next week.